Well, good morning, everybody. Well, it's the 10th of July, and a feller's got needs this time of year. And so, this weekend, I'm in the cat house. That's right. I am in the cat house on Sugar Cube Creek. And this will probably, unless something really weird happens, this will probably be my last time over here this year. This year I've had a lot of problems, and I just haven't had a chance to make it over as many times as I normally do. And so today is the first day of a couple of days of fishing that I'm planning on doing. And so I'm gonna just fish the cat house here this morning, and tomorrow I'm gonna do a little bit of a float, and I'm gonna go into the spots that I like this spot a lot, but the other spots I think are just a little bit better. But today I couldn't get into those. So until I get hooked up with a fish, I'm gonna see you in a little bit. Okay, I got the first fish of the day on here. I thought I might have a double on, but I'm not sure. The other one might have a fish, but I don't know for certain. Yeah, I've got a double on. I've got a fish on my other rod. That's a good one right there. Oh, and I lost him. I lost him. Putting too much pressure on him. That first one was a channel cat. I'd sure like to get a flathead today, but my luck has just really kind of stunk with them. Here lately. I haven't caught one in quite a while. All right. That's a big old cat right there. Man, that's a dandy. I'm gonna get a picture of that one. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, I got fish number 4 on. Putting up a little bit of a tug. Nothing serious though. That's a nice fighting fish. He's a pretty decent little fish. Putting up a pretty good stink. This fish is a pretty decent fish. I think I'll get a picture of him. Alright, I got another fish on. This is fish number 5. This one hit while I was taking care of that other one. Oh man, this fish is pulling the crap out of me. It's a good fish. They got a lot more power this time of year than they do in the springtime. They're just a whole lot warmer and ready for a fight this time of year. This is a pretty good fish. Here it is right there. That's just a good big old sugar cube special right there. So far the biggest fish I've caught was 28. Let's see what this one is. This is going to be knocking on that door. $27. Just a big old good healthy fish right there. Well, I'm kind of between fish right now, and I just wanted to touch on a subject real quick. Everybody's got their secret bait. Everybody's got their secret this or their secret that, and there's nothing secret about catfish. In the spring, they're hungry. In the summer they're hungry, and in the winter they're hungry. And the things that you do different during the different times of the year may be a little bit different. For instance, in the springtime, I normally fish a smaller bait. I still use cut bait. I don't usually do a whole lot of other different stuff. And the fish are in the spring, when the water hits about 48-50 degrees, they're starting to get real active. They're active year-round, but they're starting to get more active. And then when the temperature, and then that time of year, in that springtime, I tend to fish spots that are a little bit less current. Then as the water really warms up, it gets up to around 70 degrees. They're 70 degrees is the spawn mark on the temperature gauge. And from that 50 degree mark up to 70 degrees, these fish are going to be hanging out right off of reeds. They're going to be hanging off of brush and stuff like that. They're looking for places to spawn. The males are looking for nests, and females are just right, not far offshore from that. Then the spawn happens right around 70 degrees, and it doesn't happen all at once. It doesn't happen like crappie and perch and stuff like that. It just isn't, 3 days and they're done. Catfish tend to spawn over a longer period of time, and once those females spawn, the males stay on the nest and watch the nest, and the females go back out and eat. And right now that's where we're at. We're in that 74 degree mark. A lot of these females have spawned, and they are looking for something to eat. The males are tucked in under the brush. They're tucked into holes. They're in rocks. And to be honest, they should be left alone right now. No matter what their size is. The males should be left alone so that they can take care of the babies. Give them a couple of weeks, and the males are going to leave the nest, and they're going to be out. And they are going to be hungry. Those fish are going to be a little more on the slender side, and I'm getting bit. Those fish are going to be a little more on the slender side, and they're going to be a little more dark in color. Their lips are going to be dark blue I've got me a good fish on. I got to get some lube on this reel. And that's all going to happen within the next couple weeks. It'll be by the end of July, the spawn will be done. The males will be off the nest, and they won't be protecting those fry anymore. And at that time, it's all right to take some. I don't mind taking a couple of fish here and there myself. I love eating catfish, but I also like them to spawn, because one fish can put out more eggs than I'll catch in my lifetime. So I like to give them a chance to spawn and take care of them young. Oh man, that fish is a fighter. But everybody's secrets, you know, right after the spawn and the males all go into the current, the females have been there for a couple of weeks. Everybody's catching fish. They catch them on worms, they catch them on crankbaits, they catch them on jigs, they catch them on spinners. It's not a secret. It's not something that only that person knows. The fact is, the water temperature's nice and warm, the fish have spawned and they haven't eaten for a while, they're hungry as heck, and they literally will take anything. Grandpa's secret sauce that he spits on them, or whatever it is nothing more than the fact that the fish are just cooperating at that time. I've caught them trolling, I've caught them jigging, I've caught them, you name it. It's just the time of year we're in. And in the next, I would say in the next 2 weeks, it'll even get better and better. But remember, if you're fishing in that deep, heavy brush, if you're fishing in some real heavy stuff, and you bring out a big old daddy cat, and he's long and skinny, got some battle scars on him and dark colored lips, turn him loose, let him go back and take care of them fry. And in reality, any fish over 24 inches isn't worth eating anyway. They're spawners, and they should be treated such. They should be treated like they're valuable, and they are. They're valuable to our resource. Oh. All right, I got the fish in. This is a dandy. This is a big, big fish. This is a really good fish. Classic daddy cat. Dark lips, big head. This is a classic daddy cat right here. That is just a big old fish. That fish is 30 inches. Again, I'm going to take this dude's picture. This is a dandy. Well, I've got fish number 7 on. I've been fishing 2 hours. 7 fish in 2 hours. That isn't real bad, but it isn't super good. It's a little on the slow side. Yeah, that's a real nice looking cat right there. That's a daddy cat. He's got some battle scars, and he's got the tip of his nose wore off where he's worked on the nest. That's a good fish. I probably pulled him right off the nest. I'm gonna get a picture. Alright, I got another fish on. This fish is number 10 for the morning. He's coming up river on me pretty fast. Oh, that's a good looking fish. Looked like a big female, couldn't tell. Oh, that's a big fish. That's a big fish too. That's just a good one. This is fish number 10 for the trip, for the morning. That's only a 3-hour time frame, so that's not too bad. All right, I got fish number 16 on. Not a super big fish, just about average, about what everything else I've been catching today. Right around 26 to 28 inches. I've caught one that was 30. Nothing big today. There she is right there. I'm gonna lift her up for a picture here. I'm wearing gloves today because these things were tearing up my hands. There she is. That's a mama cat right there. You can tell by her lips. She doesn't have the real dark, heavy lips on her. Just a real good fish. I'm guessing she's somewhere around 7 pounds. Six pounds. All right, good fish. I'm gonna let her go. See you later, sister. All right, 16 fish today. Nothing super big. Everything was just kind of the same size. Just they were just good fish in that 6, 8, 10 pound range. I think that the biggest one, I don't even think it was 10 pounds. I didn't weigh that one, but it was 30 inches, but I kind of doubt it was even 10 pounds, probably somewhere around 8 or 9. But anyway, I'm going to sign off till I get another one. I've got a double on. I've got 2 fish at the same time. It's happened a couple of times today. That fish is number 20 if I get it landed. The one I've got right here on my lap is 19. All right, there's number 19 right there. I'm gonna let this guy loose and then see if I can get that other one. Again, this is a daddy cat. You can tell by the lips and the head. It's just a male right there. Now let's see if I still got one on the other line. I'm thinking I do. Let's see. See what we got. Yep, he's still there. That's 8 hours, 20 fish in 8 hours. It's a little bit slow. I've done a lot better than that here before. Looks like another daddy cat, about the same size as the other ones. Taking them off of cover. I'm assuming that they're on nests, as close to cover as they are. This one's pretty good. This one's a pretty good fish. Another daddy cat. Again, he's got the dark lips, big head, a little bit slender. Just like all the other ones, I'm going to let him go. Well, that was kind of haphazard right there. That wasn't the most graceful release I've had all day, but it works. Let me see if I can get a few more today. All right, I got fish number 21 on. I've got another fish messing with me. Fish number 21 here looks like it might be a pretty good little fish. He's got a lot of shoulders on him. I've been fighting him for quite a little while now. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a pretty good fish right there. Yeah, he's right at 10 pounds.